Alright, hello again. This is Green Turtle of Excalibur. I got a couple requests on pretty much making a guide on how to do this UI with the things that disappear, kind of like so. Make it look nice and pretty. It's a good waterfall here. Um, so to start off, what we're gonna do is we are going to start with this side hotbar here, as I like to call it, the command hotbar. Or I guess actually we should go over placement. So for placement, really you're gonna want one hotbar on the bottom left, or bottom right. Sorry. And then two of them above it. I like to make mine smaller. You can make them bigger if you want. It doesn't matter. Um, it's good. This hotbar could literally be anywhere. Like we could put it in the middle of the screen. I just put it off on the side, so that when it is visible, it's still not a bother. This hotbar down here, you don't need to have. I like to have it though. It's pretty handy. You know, you get your funny chat macros that you can put in. Um, some people like to do that. Of course, I do. Get some funny emotes. And then I've got food for when I'm playing. All right, so we're gonna show hotbar 7. And to kind of explain how we're gonna be doing this, in the end, we're gonna be adding an emote section into the bottom bottom right here. We're gonna add emotes in, so that'll be cool. Um, I'm not gonna go over what all of these other macros are. I am only going to be going over these three here. So to start off, the first one is well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up our HUD layout. Once you've figured out all the placement, you're gonna want to kind of make a cheat sheet. Um, in Notepad or on your phone if you're on PS4. You're gonna want to make a quick document, kind of where you so you can see which hotbars are which. Like I would call your hotbar 7 your or whatever you put for this one your command hotbar. You can call this one your chat hotbar. These four right here or your battle hotbars, I call them combat hotbars. Um, This one is just, I normally call it a sub menu hotbar, and these are your menus. So go ahead and write them down. So for us, the ones we're going to be worrying about first are hotbar 9, 10, or 5, 6, 9, and 10. Alright, so we're going to go here to our sub menu toggle. So you see here what we've got is what this macro does is d slash hotbar display. This is one of the main macros that we use. Pretty much for anything where you see crazy things done with macros on the UI, it is all done with this command, the slash hotbar command. It's got different things you can do after, so we could do slash hotbar and then copy, but we'll do that later. But for right now, we're just sticking with slash hotbar display. And then we're gonna put your hotbar in. So in case we've got 9 and 10, then we got 5 and 6 over here. And then you want to put the state that you want them to do, or pretty much what you want them to do. So 9 and 10, which we are calling our menu hotbars in this case, down here, we want those to turn off. So that's what, off. And then it's going to toggle. And in this scenario, whenever we are going to be toggling these, it'll actually just turn these off. But we want to be able to turn them back on. So let's go over that macro. You see, whenever you turn it back on, it does not put the macros on the bottom right anymore. It's just the submenus. Okay, this bottom one right here, the one I usually have is the down arrow. I used to hold it all the way over here in the corner, but I decided to move it and put it onto a hotkey as it was more convenient. This is just hotbar display 9 and 10 off. This is our menu hotbars. So we'll click here, and then we will click this. All it does is get rid of those. So if you feel like playing with all your other menus up, it only puts the two other menus down. And the command bar toggle, it's going to be the same thing as your submenus. It's just going to be changing the hotbars right here. The way I just went and did this, I went like this. I hit Control C, which is copy. I want paste. Copy this part right here. Hit paste. And then you just go 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. That's how once you have one of them done, the other one's going to be easy. Okay. At any point, if you need to like look at a macro, feel free just to pause it on the screen. I try to make sure I get plenty of time for that. Okay. So now we are going to go into these submenus. Like I said, I'm going to be doing an example by creating one that is for emotes. So what we are going to do is, the first step to doing something like this is we need to find a class that is empty, something that doesn't have anything on it. You could make this a 3 menu over here, like you could drag this one over here, and we'll make it smaller. You could do this 3 menus over here. I don't. I like it just the way I have it. It up just like so. I think that's too much. I don't think you'll ever need that, so I just kept it at 2. But it is visible, so we are going to look around. See, this one's busy. Goldsmith. All right. Now, whenever you're going through these, you're gonna have to end up kind of leaving some extra space here. So we are going to go into hotbar settings, sharing, and we are going to unshare hotbar 9, which is this top one. Okay. Sure. Doing this, I want to do this the exact same way for each one. Okay. All right, and we are going to open up our emote menu. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're just going to pick some emotes. Let's go. So this bottom one, this top one is going to end up being the bottom one. So that's something we just have to keep in mind. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. It's always a good one. Just going through this and kind of whatever. So I'm kind of trying to transition it macro color wise. Yeah, that's a good one. Try to get a little bit of everything, but it's good. I don't think there will be too many of these, so we're gonna start to fill those in up here. And one of the best Lalafell macros ever is stretch. So we'll just fill this in with angry, doubt, inside. Okay. So we are going to be making a macro, and I believe so another trick you can do is it'll be under social. That's not gonna look good. It's fine actually. What we can also choose, we could go to try to choose one of these as an icon as well. But anyway, all right, we're just gonna make this from scratch. We're gonna go system, user macros. We'll just put you right there, and we will name this emotes. I think all these other ones are kind of named Battlecraft Gather. I should rename that one at some point. Minions. This is just a miscellaneous one used for hunts, chocobos, kind of that stuff. So we're gonna do slash M icon, which stands for macro icon. We're gonna put in quotes, and let's do. We're gonna do chuckle. I like this for like a macro icon. That seems pretty base, so we're gonna do chuckle and emo. So what you do is you put what you want, and then you put the type of icon or what kind of thing this is. So I'm going to click on another one for right now. So let's say mounts, right? If you wanted to put a mount in, you would go slash mycon add a mantoise, or you can make it whatever mount you want. You don't have to have the mount if you know the name of another mount. You can use that as well, and then you could say mount. What I use for my other ones, I just like to pull from these general icons. So you can see desynthesis is here. So I use desynthesis there, and I used collector's glove. If you're using an action or any sort of action, you do not have to put like mount or emote or there's some other things in there. Minion is one. We can see here you put minion. Um, if it's an action, you do not need to put anything after it, and it will fill it in for you. So that's always cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to do slash hotbar, and we're going to type copy. And what are we on? We are on, I don't even know, Goldsmith. That's right there. You're on Goldsmith. Copy, in the shortcut for Goldsmith is GSM, and we're going to copy hotbar 8. And we're going to put it to the shared hotbar. So we're going to type share to hotbar 10. Do slash hotbar copy GSM 9, and we're going to put it to share 9. So what I'm doing when I'm typing this, I'm going to copy this top section, the gold, and this one row of blue, and we're going to put it down here to where these icons are. And then these blue icons right here, the blue and silvers, they will stay where they're at. And then afterwards, we're going to make sure slash hotbar display 9 on, and slash hotbar display 10 is on. That way they only pop up. If they were off before, they'll turn on. If they're already on, they'll stay on. It's kind of the point of a menu. I've gotten some requests to where people say, well, you could just use a blank, instead of like turning it off and on, you could use a blank hotbar and do that. I just think that there's too much that can go wrong with that. You could end up using it at some point, and then suddenly, when instead of trying to clear it, you get some hotbars that appear. So this is the route that I've chosen for it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this down here. We're gonna go into the character menu. We're gonna unshare this, and we are going to go into our HUD layout. You're gonna hide this because we don't need that anymore. We're gonna test our macro. As you can see here, it works just fine. I'm not gonna put it there though. These don't need to be in any certain order. I think I'm gonna put, actually, yeah, I like it right there. We're gonna keep it there. Everything still works. Our macros, they still work. Still hide everything. So adding something in like this, all it does is use up a spot on an unused character, and there you go. If you have any questions on doing anything that was shown in this video, please leave a YouTube comment. I will link the same Reddit post that I made the other day into the description, is because that has the macros in it. I'm not going to make another post for that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night.